Hello guys, my name is Edwin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're talking about Australian Award Scholarship. Just to let you know that this scholarship has started for the 2026 section. So um the application is open, but it's going to be for intake that is starting in 2027. So as usual, I will just run you through what yeah, the application process is all about. So the Australian Award Scholarship, a long-term award administered by Department of Foreign Affairs. So it goes to people from different continents across the world. And then if you come down to this place, you see the benefits of the application. So it gives you opportunity to come here and study. Your tuition fee will be covered. Your travel tickets to and fro is also going to be covered. There are a lot of opportunities, and definitely you have the opportunities to study in you know world-class universities in Australia, because I tell you, Australian institutions, something to write home about, one of the best in the world. So if you want to get into, you know, large universities across the world and experience international study, then Australia is definitely a destination for you. So the good thing about you're coming here to study, you're not paying anything. The government of Australia is going to sponsor the tuition fee. All expenses are going to be paid. How interesting this is. So we go down and then I will show you guys how to apply. So if you want to apply, all you need is just to come down to this page and then you hit um Australian Award Scholarship. So if we come down here, it will tell you about, if we go to this page, it will tell you all you need to do about like the opening and the closing date of the application. So here we come down to this place and you see if you're from Africa, you have participating countries in Africa. Unfortunately, not every country in Africa can participate. So the opening date for countries in Africa that can participate in this award scholarship, yeah, that started already. So the application opened on the 1st of February. And the closing date is going to be 30th of April 2026. And you have list of countries here. I'm not going to mention all of them, but I know Nigeria is definitely part of the country. In Africa, you also have Zimbabwe, you have um, Algeria, Namibia, Morocco, and the rest. So that is it. Then you have Bangladesh, you have Brunei, Cambodia, Fiji, Indonesia. Yeah, and the list is endless. So that is it about. I think the application opening and closing date is basically the same for most countries. So the first thing you need to do is just to, if you go to your Google and you hit Australian Award Scholarship, it's going to bring you to this page and then, you get started. So that is it. We have to go back again. If we go back to this page, sorry, not this page, we come here again. I try to go back. Then say if you priority areas on how to apply, and you just have to click participating countries. So if we hit here participating countries and then you come down to this page, uh let's take for instance Africa. Yeah, definitely from Africa, you hit here. So it's going to tell you all you need to know, like people applying from Africa, the requirement and everything. Like I said, not every country in Africa is included, or this list of countries in Africa that are eligible for Australian Award Scholarship. Application is open already. So we want to know more information about, let's say, someone from Nigeria that wants to apply for this award scholarship. So if we hit here, this is PDF. I'm going to open this file. I'll hit here and then I'll come down. Let's zoom it a bit and see if we can see it clearly. Yeah, I think it's better this way. And we come down here, so it tells you about applying in Australian scholarship, promotes prosperous, resilient, and stable Africa. This like mission statement. And you come here, you see list of eligible countries: Algeria, Nigeria, all the way to Zimbabwe. And then if you keep moving down, it tells you about priority fields of study. So not everyone can actually apply for this application. If you're from Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Cote d'Ivoire, as the case may be. I also have to mention that this application is basically for MSc master's program, because Yeah, that is the entry level for people that are coming from Africa. There is priority areas of study for eligible African countries. You have agriculture and food security. You have climate change, foreign policy and international security. You have gender and disability and social inclusion, and then mining and energy. So these are the top priority areas of study for people coming from Africa. And then the level of study. Uh, like I said, if you're coming here for undergraduate, no, it's not eligible. Well, Australian Award Scholarship provides citizens of eligible African countries with the opportunity to obtain a master's qualification at an Australian tertiary institution. So, yeah. And this one tells you about the benefits, what you're going to get, return aid ticket, few tuition fees, contribution to living expenses. Then we have to look at eligibility criteria. It's very important because you want to make sure that before you start this application, you are eligible. So the first thing, a minimum of 25 years of age, as at the 1st of February 2027. So you have to be at least 25 years as at the time of making this application. At minimum, have had 5 years of postgraduate work experience working in a field related to the field of study. So you need to have a minimum of 5 years postgraduate work experience in this any of these mentioned fields. I'll go back again. Yeah. Hmm. And you need to be employed at the time of applying for this scholarship. So you need to be employed in your field of study, be a citizen of these countries, okay, not already hold or undertaking master's equivalent in your home country, already hold an undergraduate degree, not have previously received a long-term Australian award. You need to meet a minimum English test proficiency 6.5 in IF with no band less than 6, and then if it is PTE, overall score 58. So, and also TOEFL is also there as well. So how interesting that is. So the application dates opening that started already 1st of February and it's going to stay all till 30th of April 2026. So it takes you through the application process. So the application process or application must be lodged through Oasis. So if you want to apply, when you come to this page, all you need to do is just to hit here. It will take you to the application portal where you need to make your application. So applicant must use their full name exactly as it appears on your passport. And then if you come down here, we look at the supporting document, what you need as far as you applying for this. You need your passport. Document requires you need passports, undergraduate degree certificate, your transcript, your CV, academic referee report. You also need a report from your employer as a referee. Then definitely you need your RF. So all of these are going to be certified, so that is it. And it tells you about the selection process, when the outcome is going to be. So guys, what are you waiting for? um this application or this award process is full package for me. Is well loaded. Everything you need to know is just supplied here for you. So all I'm doing is just to give you a link to the website where you can get more information about it. So if you feel this is you, you are from participating African countries. So like I said, it's not only African country. If you go back to the page, you will see other countries too that are you know partaking in this scholarship. So if you feel it's you in Nigeria, from Kenya or Zimbabwe, and you want to get a master's program here, all expenses paid for by Australian government, and you happen to be in the field I mentioned above before priority areas, then this opportunity is for you. Please do not hesitate. If you find yourself in climate change, mining, energy, agriculture, food security, it's an opportunity for you to obtain your master's program in one of the best universities in Australia. So guys, that is it for Australian Award Scholarship. If you need more information, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section because I'm more than happy to respond to that. So it's still Edwin. I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, you have a fantastic day. Bye.